What's happening? This is the Tap In podcast. We are live inside the Tap In studio. Man, I got a not reoccurring, but original guest, an OG to the Tap In podcast, Mr. Asshole and Gold, man. What's happening, man?
I ain't an asshole, you know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good, man. It's a pleasure to be back.
Man, yeah, thank you for tapping in, man. How you been?
I've been cool, man. I've been cool. A lot's been happening, transitioning in my life, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Man, tell me, you were saying that you was you got a record with Face, man.
Yeah, man. I just released the visual. It might have been about like 2-3 weeks now. You know what I'm saying? It's doing pretty good as far as engagement wise and responses and whatnot, man. So I'm really excited about the record, man. It was shot by my dog, Black Roadie Films. I don't know if you ever heard of them or not, but he did Betty. He did Beautiful as Love as well.
Okay, that's super dope, man. What was it like being in the studio with Face, man?
It was phenomenal, man. Just like the respect level of the people that dealt with him. You know what I'm saying? The people that was just passing by or just engaging with us in that moment, just to see their relationships, how his effect on his surroundings. You know what I'm saying? So I was really stepping into his world. You know what I'm saying? So that was actually pretty dope, man. And to, for us to have such a good what I want to call it,
rapport, relationship.
You know what I'm saying? So all in all, man, like it's one of those moments I won't forget as an artist. Yeah.
How long ago did you do the record? Was it like recently or you recorded it a while ago?
Nah, man. Actually, the record actually been out for like 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? So I just really been sitting on the video because we shot it big. We shot it like real big. My boy had a whole I forgot what they call it, but it's like a camera bodysuit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My boy look like a recording capable RoboCop. You know what I'm saying? But it was a dope video, man. We was gonna add a lot more graphics and a lot more moving parts to the video than we ended up doing. So we was just overthinking it again and again to a point till we was like, we don't want the video. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nah, we just shot a video with Face. Like, we gotta figure this out. And then I let it marinate for a while, man. And I came back to it probably like a year later, and I watched what we had, and I was like, what was we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? They just need this. We need to move this here and that there. And then the videographer watched it as well, and he was like, nah, yeah. Like, yeah, I think we was just kind of focused on the whole Face thing. We wanted it to be this, that, but this thing really just need a few bolts tightened up, and it's really good. You know what I'm saying? So
having Scarface in the video, like, that ain't no small feat, man.
Oh, no. Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
No. And he said it. He told me that. Yeah, he told me that. It was like, man, he was like, man, you lucky I like this song. I'm fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't be out here on this side. I was like, oh man, like everything was a blessing in that situation, man. So I'm still kind of taken back knowing I got this feature with Face.
Yeah. So how did you get him on the record? Did you shoot him the record, or did he heard the song, or?
Nah, when I originally came out with the Chili and Dabu record, it like really got some attention, man. Originally, I say within like the first, no, not exaggerating, like the first 30, 45 minutes, man, our tops, I had, Jay Prince was already in the loop. Like, you know what I'm saying? From when I first released a snippet on Instagram.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was big at that point. You know what I'm saying? So once it started traveling, you know what I'm saying, around the city or whatnot, I ended up getting in the loop with a cat called Black Card Steve-O. And he actually got some mob ties for real. Like, he really linked in with them or whatnot. And that in that circle and in that situation came his connection, I believe, with Scarface maybe. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure exactly how they ties is or whatnot.
Yeah.
But he put me into that situation, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Black Card Steve-O, man.
That's dope, man. Would you sign with Jay Prince? Would you?
So the thing is, I supposed to be right now.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be mob tied up. So originally, that's the first, cause I'm from Houston. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard Jay Prince, all my life I ain't had nothing but love and respect for the whole mob. You know what I'm saying? So it was always been like historic to me. You know what I'm saying? So even just seeing him and his people in the, you know, the lights or the, you know what I'm saying, I was like, dang. So but who actually reached out to me first was my management. You know what I'm saying? So I linked up with the management quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because this thing was
Moving,
serious.
yeah.
So I linked in with my management, and which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I needed representation in a situation like that because as an artist, especially being a new artist, you don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? So you need somebody to speak on your behalf in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So I linked in with them, and when we circle back to the, you know, mob tie situation, it was like he didn't like my management. You know what I'm
Jay
saying?
Prince?
Jay Prince didn't like the management. And I'm talking to Jay Prince.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no
Middle
like,
person, yeah.
I met with Jay Prince, I believe, 3 different times. You know what I'm saying? And I was in good close connection with Nemo.
Okay.
That's I believe his nephew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure on that either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't want to misspeak. But I was in good close connection with him, you know, throughout that process. But he just didn't like my management, and I felt like as a man, I got certain morals and principles, and it was like, all right, I've been dealing with these cats, you know, for at least I believe like 2-3 weeks at the time. They've been good to me. Everything they said they was gonna do, they done. You know what I'm saying? We got good rapport, and now we come sit down with Jay Prince, and he like, I'm ready to take you to the moon. Like, let's go. Like, boom, boom, boom. First meeting, you know what I'm saying? Second meeting is like, yeah, I'm still feeling it. Everything kind of panning out, you know what I'm saying? Now he's scratching his chin while he talking a little bit, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like by the third meeting, it was like, yeah, not with them. Like, yeah, he ain't, but all in all, at the end of the day, me and them actually end up splitting up as well, you know what I'm saying? So he was right, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, as a man, just I felt wrong to be like, okay, I'm just gonna jump on this new moving car. You know what I'm saying? I was already in the moving car. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt wrong in that process. You know what I'm saying? But if I could go back and make the decision, I definitely would be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Was it anything that he mentioned, like why he didn't like them or what they?
It's been some time that passed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I believe it was like 2019, 2020.
Okay.
So even the exact details of the story is, you know, kind of fuzzy or whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but and it wasn't both of my managers because I had 2 managers at the time. You know,
Had they managed anybody before you, or did you know?
yeah, actually, he do had some pretty successful artists with some buzz that with some relevance and, you know, some good success to him. 10K Cash, you know, that was one of his artists.
Okay.
And it's another one that ended up getting signed to Kodak Black. I know his name, but like right now I can't think of his name. You know what I'm saying? But he had some stuff going too, and I think he's still in the situation with him. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he just, I don't know, man. When it came down to me, we just ain't see eye to eye on a couple of things, and I'm not a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not a younger artist. So I'm really partnered up with these people. They not necessarily like my straight managers. Like we had a 3-way contract. It was between myself and the 2 managers, with them having the last percent split between them so that they had majority of like say so in decisions and stuff like that, which was cool because they was putting up all the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I signed like it was like a roof of like $2 million deal. We didn't spend that much money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By the time we end up parting ways, but we got up there. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing for a long time, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't working. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was living off of music. You know what I'm saying? And I did that for a good while. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I touched my plateaus I needed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still active. You know what I'm saying? I still got aces in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? I actually still got a record with Devin the Dude. Ain't nobody heard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a record with Devin, but that go back into that too as well. You know what I'm saying? Being that that was something I did under contract with, you know, my old management. I don't know if I ever even be able to get that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that's something I want to, you know, end up working out too. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I did a lot of stuff that was beautiful in that studio, man. And I, especially with that beginning hunger, passion, you know, that heart was in it. You know what I'm saying? Of that moment, I still got the heart in my music now, but that new feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I want that music to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, I'm gonna have to, you know, do something. You know, we're gonna have to get that situation.
Would you sign with like a new management or a new label or something? Cause
I'm always looking for investors, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, I'm pretty much seasoned, man. I know what to do. I know who to talk to. I know the avenues to go down. I know where to spend the money now. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was a lot of shooting in the dark, and that's kind of where it was the disconnect for my situation. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a lot of the capital to do what we wanted to do, but we didn't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So we was doing a lot of money spending, a lot of traveling, a lot of, you know, this and that, but nothing that, you know, built us a foundation or a structure or nothing that was going to make it where I can consistently be a household name. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot, man. It was just a lot. And that on that part of it. You know
Dang. Are they still a management company? Are they still managing artists? As you know?
I'm actually in good connection with, you know, my other partner. Me and him never dissolved our part of the contract. You know what I'm saying? We still in cahoots or whatnot, but we haven't actively did anything new either, you know. So it's just that whole situation, man, and that it was deaths and everything that went on during our, you know, on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of shit going on.
Cause I remember I'm just thinking back when I first was interviewing you. This is when you just had finished doing Erykah Badu concert here in Dallas.
Factory.
Yeah. And that was just like, this is gonna be my first artist that I interviewed that blow up. That was my mindset at that time. And I was like, yeah, he gonna be the first one. And I'm gonna be able to say, okay, this nigga was on the Tap In podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I still feel that way. I just feel like at the time that I came out, it was like right before the pandemic. So what I ended up having to do was competing with people's boredom. So many people became creators at the same time that true creators with passion in what they're doing has to compete with quantity versus quality. You know what I'm saying? So we have to spend more. We got to go more places. We have to, you know what I'm saying, do more features. We got to, which I'm okay and I'm open to all of those things. It's just it became too odd to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially dealing with the politics of it. I didn't like everybody. I'm not necessarily a people person. I am a people person, but the people got to be people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People nowadays is what they are online, you know, trying to be what they are online, or I don't know, man. Like I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? It drained my energy. It's not conducive to anything that I want to portray as a person. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, man, you really are the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? So I really rub shoulders with people like the artist you mentioned earlier. I don't know how to say Haji Sensei.
Hashi Senju.
Haji Senzu.
Yeah.
I probably still ain't saying it right.
Don't worry about it. Hashi, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I want to rub shoulders with you know, people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I still got roots in who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man. Our culture is rough sometimes, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't know, man. Like people done broke the barrier of reality. Like when you around people, you supposed to be personable. Like you supposed to be. I don't know what they are now.
Do you think it's people just putting on airs like in the moment where they gotta hype themselves up or portray themselves to be bigger than what they really are because they don't want you to look down on them? You think that's what it is now, or you think social media is playing a role where everybody is putting on a facade?
I think social media was the downfall of everything, man. I think it's mostly social media what started it, but it's left social media now, and it's like you know how you got like a soul, you got a spirit.
Yes.
Like, I think social media is like a thing in people, and they letting that shit shine through like a motherfucker, man. I'm like, hey, man, turn it down a little bit, man, a little bit, bro, cause like, god damn, that's why like that's like a key reason why I don't like people calling me gold. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of all my gold. I don't know if you noticed.
I noticed.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know. I just thought, I don't know. I was just, but I did notice.
So my name is Asshole and Gold. The asshole part of it come from perspective. You know what I'm saying? I have a traditional perspective. Modern times aren't traditional. Like, you know what I'm saying? Modern, and then the norm is what's accepted by the masses. And if the masses is accepting weird shit, then like that's weird shit is the norm. You know what I'm saying? So asshole is like me being traditional in front of the weird shit, and now you uncomfortable, so now I'm an asshole. But the gold part of my name is to center me in righteousness. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a godly person. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate good things, and I always in thought think of heaven as being this golden paradise. You know what I'm saying? So even though I'm infatuated with the element itself, I'm also still in like close connection with his godliness. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear a person walk, hey, what's up, gold? That ain't what you talking about. You talking about this that's on my fingers. You talking about this that's on my teeth. So you keep calling me gold is almost calling me worldly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be seen as worldly. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, man, just call me asshole. And if you don't want to say asshole, call me AING. You know what I'm saying? And that's still, you know, AING, AING. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Dang. Okay.
Right.
And so is this something that's new that you came across, or that you started feeling this way, or has this always been there but you just never really voiced it? Like where you don't like people calling you gold?
Nah, actually on my last project, so I took a cool little step back from music. I was not active. I was on the bench. You know what I'm saying? But the love for it kept me active in private. You know what I'm saying? So I still made records here and there at the house because I got my own little home studio. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up making enough to put a project together. And after my hiatus or whatnot, I was like, man, let me go ahead and put this little project out. And what's the project is called? I don't even know.
To be named, to be determined.
No, it's out. So that's
okay.
that's horrible. I can't even think of what the name of it is. That's how much of a hiatus I was on. I just came back and put a project together and ended up putting it out. But it's out.
But here's the thing, nigga.
We're gonna put it right here.
Yeah. You are dope though. And that's like that's the part that be I guess I understand it to a certain degree, but to a other certain degree, I be feeling like niggas who are dope or people that artists that are dope, they go through it's like a spiritual thing when they making their art, right? And then when they have to present it or they have to go through who I gotta talk to and who I gotta know and who I to get my record, that's where I feel like the disconnect is. And the people who are whack, they don't really care about the art. They don't mind meeting this person, shaking this person's hand, blah, blah, blah. And so they can be able, it feels like
It's fake.
yes, and they're able to just withstand the fakeness to get to higher plateaus, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I be feeling like if the people who are dope, if they could just knuckle down and bear down to be able to withstand all the BS, like that's where you get like your Jada Kiss, your Nas's, you know what I mean, your Faces, where you get those artists because they able to even somebody like somebody new like La Russell, like you know what I'm saying, like people like that you know when they making that art, they making music, it's more of a spiritual thing for them to make it, and they don't really fuck with the politics of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I be feeling like,
see that's why I wish that when I first got into music, I was a little more hands-on with the idea of being like a producer, audio engineer, as well. That way I probably could have ended up spilling into instrumentation and, you know what I'm saying, learning a few keys or whatnot. But recording the poetry in it was more important to me, and that's what I gravitated to. So I feel like now, 20 years later, you know what I'm saying, from when I started, you know what I'm saying, if I was to had, started that, I could be so much more of a threat to or so much more, not even a threat, you know what I'm saying, because ain't nothing negative about what I have, you know what I'm saying, or what I have to present. I'll be so much more of a credit to, music history. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like my music is really, really an art. And I haven't put enough of my art out. I put a lot of songs out in the beginning because everything was new. I needed something for people to, just kind of nibble on until we can get my project done. So that ended up spilling into putting more little nibbles out, because I wanted that project to be good. And we was trying to get certain features, certain production, certain aesthetics to the project itself, you know what I'm saying? So the album, which was titled Goldwater, which is my heartfelt, my album, my baby album, never was released, you know what I'm saying? So the only records from the album, which are still gonna be on the album whenever they do come out, are Chili and Dabu and then Burn For Me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But also what I was trying to say earlier, man, I made that EP, that little short EP, and it's a song on there called It's Asshole. You know what I'm saying? But I tell people that all the time. That's actually like one of my little phrases I say is asshole, you know what I'm saying? But even on intros to my records, you know what I'm saying, it's asshole. But the song is about, don't call me gold.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much one of the main chants on the hook, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think too, I know for you it's probably been a long journey, but I think for new people, like you still have the opportunity to become new to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that. I know because the internet is the internet like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was another thing. I want core fanship. I want a cult following. I want people who understand me as an artist. I want to be able to get into a scandal and my fans be like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Who, asshole? Yeah, what?
Yeah.
What? You don't even like balloons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting more of, oh, this is fire. This is do. And then Like, you know what I'm saying? They could go into the next thing. They want to be.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. What I found out from, or what I'm learning, right? That fire. Once they see you 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, once they see you consistently like that, that's how you turn those. Yo, that's fire to nigga. I'm a fan. Like, I want to come see you to a show. Like, I'm pulling up to the show. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, because I know I see a lot of stuff online that I'd be like, yo, this is dope. You know what I mean? But if I don't see it consistently, then I'm just like, okay, the next person. Oh, yeah, this is dope. You know what I mean? This is dope. But when I start seeing you, that's how I became a fan of La Russell all the way in Oakland. Like, because I kept seeing him on my feed, kept seeing him on TikTok, kept seeing him on Facebook, kept seeing him on Instagram.
His story impressed me as well.
You know what I'm saying? I keep seeing him everywhere. And even when he just walking down the street, like he talking to the people, and it ain't overproduced. It ain't really like a really high quality nothing. It's just, he just sharing whatever he's going through. And that's how you build fans. That's how you build that core fanship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think more people need to look at not more people, up and coming artists like yourself probably just need to study what La Russell is doing a little and just try to be as consistent and authentic as you can to your audience about what's going on with you. Yeah. So you can build that core fan base.
That's definitely the goal for any artist, you know what I'm saying? But I also want to remain truly true to myself, you know what I'm saying? So one thing I've always said to myself as an artist, like I don't even listen to music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan and I have admiration for a lot of artists, but I couldn't tell you like the names of a lot of songs. I don't really turn the radio on in my car, like you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to pollute my sound or my vision for myself with somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is finding what's for me as I search for it. You know what I'm saying? Which I found. You know what I'm saying? But now I just don't necessarily have the capital, you know what I'm saying, to make it into fruition, you know what I'm saying? But I'm finding ways around it as well because, you know, I did a lot of transitioning, you know, over the past couple of years. You know, the first 3-4 years of after 2019, I lived solely off of music, you know, features, monthly payments from, you know, my label, appearances, whatever it is, you know, I solely lived off of music. I got to a point where there wasn't a thing that I could do anymore, you know what I'm saying, after that deal, you know what I'm saying? So I actually end up going into a smaller deal, you know what I'm saying, and which I kind of had going for a little while, but we kind of came together and decided that it wasn't the right time to keep going. Like my heart wasn't all the way in it. The money wasn't being seen that we were spending, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of was like, well, hold on. That's when I decided to take that break, you know what I'm saying? But coming back into it, I forgot what I was trying to say, where I was getting to that.
No, it's all good. I think whenever it comes to you, just let me know. But yeah. I think it's okay to take a break. I think it's okay to back away, because I seen this post online where it was like, people think consistency is this every single day. You know what I'm saying? Consistency look like this, it look like this, but you just showing up every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Consistency is, because I know, like I was telling you before, I love doing my podcast, but I don't want to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't want to sit down, and I feel like the most valuable thing I got is my time. You know what I'm saying? Is. So some things I don't be wanting to talk to everybody all the time. Nah, you know what I mean?
On. Respectfully so.
Yeah. So, but I want to tell you that I think honestly, because you so dope musically, I don't think you need a whole bunch of capital to make your shit pop. I honestly don't. I honestly think you just posting on a consistent basis, 1 to 2 times a day of whatever you got going on, whenever you trying to create, give people a minute or 2 minute of your day, twice a day.
So look, over the time, I've curated my look, my aesthetic of my artistry, you know what I'm saying? And I've tried a lot of things, including, you know what I'm saying, being consistently seen. Every artist, that's not their thing, you know what I'm saying? So my goal overall is to end up being more like I guess kind of like a TDE or artist. You know how they drop like one project a year. You know what I'm saying? They have everything kind of focused on a certain block of time. You know what I'm saying? And a certain person. You know what I'm saying? So I do try different little things, and I notice certain things kind of work for me and certain things kind of don't. And then I also notice just watching artists that I am in close quarters with, like Tizo Touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So he have like this aesthetic to him that he known for overall, just like how he is as an artist. But then he also has an aesthetic of visuals. He also has an aesthetic of like props and a character team, you know, stuff. I feel like not that I need those things, but I need my version of those things for people to understand more so who I am as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So I need to find what are props for Asshole and Gold. What is an aesthetic for who I am as an artist to make people understand me better. I feel like once I develop and I lock in on those things, then I feel like then people will start to gravitate more so into, oh, this Asshole and Gold. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I say I need the capital, or if not the capital, I need a person who who have that type of mind frame, who do stuff aesthetically on camera, to be like, you know what, yeah, bro, I see you don't have the big team no more. I see you don't have the da-da-da, but I'm kind of cold with what you're talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let us link in, just let's stay locked in. You know what I'm saying? When you keep on, like, even going back into still using him as an example, like Tizo doing. He's still using them same characters. He's still using them same cameramen and crews, same, you know what I'm saying? So if I had like that type of thing built around what I'm doing, and I knew what it was exactly that I wanted to capture, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really in that phase of things, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever if you capture the creation of trying to figure that out? Like, instead of doing it off camera, put it on camera where you trying to, like, okay, what are the aesthetically things that represent Asshole and Gold? Like, what is that? And take your audience through that creation of you trying to figure that out. Because all of that is a part of becoming a fan too, right?
Yeah.
Because
I could take that.
Yeah, anything that you creating, I know for me as a fan, I love to see, like, oh shit, okay, how did he come up with this? Like, what even made him, like, I'm always infatuated by the creative process of how do they come up with certain things. And I think when fans are like engaged and they kind of start learning you, one, the people who are gonna catch up to you late, they can go back and be like, oh, I remember that and I seen that. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just I think right now, because like you were saying earlier, everybody is trying to create, everybody's trying to be a content creator. I think right now is like the best time for creatives, people who really got because I remember when I was following you, when you used to post like your outfits. You know what I'm saying? When you used to be like, yo, this is what I'm wearing, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, it's not my shit, but I appreciate you putting it together and showing people how you putting it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can see people get behind this. You know what I mean? And I at that time I remember was like, this nigga gonna start a trend. Like there's gonna people start dressing like this. There's gonna people start looking like this, and it was different.
So at that time too, I had a few of the pieces that I need now. I had then. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody to record me.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? And us put the idea of, all right, what we finna record. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I still do some of them things here and there, but honestly, lately I've been more so focused on getting the connections back to make what I've done relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got a video with Scarface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
trying to like, why is this not louder? You know what I'm saying? Man, it's doing good. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the reactions and the feedback that I need to from it. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when I dropped Chili and Dabu, they had nobody on it. That was just Asshole and Go. In an hour, I met Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get back into that type of engagement. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying a lot of stuff. I'm not closed deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff you saying, I am trying. You know what I'm saying? But some of the stuff is not for me. Some of the stuff is hit and miss. You know, because I'm trying some of this stuff and I'm seeing some of it is like, oh, that's not for my audience.
Yeah.
They don't want to see me do this.
Yeah.
They do want to see me do this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I get a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah. Cause you super hard on the mic. Like I remember you told me back 2018, 2019, you was like, nigga, I don't spit nothing whack come out my mouth.
Oh, no. Nah. But what I will say I've done, I recorded a lot of music that was, I ain't gonna say overly vulgar. You know what I'm saying? I just want to draw back a little bit. So my music now is a little less, like, I guess it's explicit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still Asshole and Go. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that I was just a little vulgar, man.
Is there something that happened that made you pull back from it, or
just wanting to appreciate the art more? You know what I'm saying? I can't even play it in every setting. You know, I need it commercialized in some aspects. You know, so you listen back at a lot of the music that we know is classics and stuff that's still getting played on commercials that's 40 and 50 years old. A lot of that stuff, damn cussing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't saying, and some of it they is, and they just, you know, changing it here and there. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the biggest records have less of that. You know what I'm saying? And I want more of a historic marker. You know what I'm saying? So, and to get to that, I need something that's a little more lasting. And, you know, sometimes less is more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So what would be like Assholes and Golds like return? I don't even want to say return, but what would it be like going forward from this point on? What would it look like to you to be like, okay, we on the right track again? Would you sign straight to a label, or would you get another management, or what would that look like?
So for me, ideally, I could see like two things happening. One, I would probably get back with my partner that I say I'm still, you know, kind of involved with, and I would see what we can do. And if we could even maybe bring somebody else outside in to, you know, kind of make things go a little smoother. If I could get that situation to pan out, I probably would do that. But secondly, I probably would want to revisit the whole like Prince situation. You know what I'm saying? Everything is already there to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like it was misunderstandings, you know, that first go around, you know, just with timing or you know, relationships, but ties broken on that. You know what I'm saying? So these ties needs to go.
Yeah.
Them other ties is broken. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's always like going back to old girlfriend. You know what I mean? You had a relationship, you had a rapport, and it just I feel like the excitement of Asshole and Gold coming won't be there the same as it was the first time.
That just make it something to prove. You know what I'm saying? I'm so confident in my art. It's it's such a big deal. Like if I find the right platform to make this display shine, like there's no denying it. They'll have another Drake on their hands. Then with the excitement, how happy they gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And that conversation was in the room at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. You know, and then like I say, I liked them. You know what I'm saying? Things was cool over there. So yeah. Or even so, if I could just give me a couple more little viral moments, you know what I'm saying, and do this all on my own, I'm always all for that as well, you know.
Jay Prince, I want to speak out of turn. But I would love to see that collaboration happen if we can make that happen with Asshole and Gold, Jay Prince, Mob Ties. It's all H-Town, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all H-Town. Is there anybody that you would want to get in the booth with now? Because you didn't work with Face, who's a freaking legend. Is anybody else that you would be like, you know what? I want to get in the booth with him just to see what my sword is.
So it never ended up happening, but we talked about it a couple of times. I wanted to get that record out of Erica. You know, so if I could end up doing that, man, it's so many artists I would love to work with, but I would say my absolute top of the list gonna be 3000. You know, I'm compared to him so often, you know what I'm saying, and I see it as well, you know what I'm saying. I always think about do he even know about me as an artist, and I be thinking he might, you know what I'm saying, just based off of the Erica thing, but I would love to see what we could come up with, you know what I'm saying. That'd be a beautiful thing, man, for sure. But it's a couple of artists that I would definitely, you know, make some good records with, man.
Whatever. Why didn't go with Erica? She was just too busy or something, or
let me see.
Just timing.
How did that end up happening? I don't know, cause we talked about it a couple of times. I don't think the conversations went far enough. You know,
did you have a record for her, or do you was just like, hey, let's just get in there?
I did. I had a record that was like a Erykah Badu record. She could have sung it, like, you know what I'm saying. But I think she heard it. I'm not sure if she heard it or not, cause you know. But I definitely had a record put together, and we could have did something new or whatnot. I could have followed her lead, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I'm still open to that as well.
Yeah. I think a lot of times when it comes to features, and I can be so wrong because I'm not in that space, but when I think for music people or music artists, if you come to them with a record with an idea already, it's easier for them to kind of just get into that lane versus be like, come on, let's just do something. You know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, let's just figure it out. Yeah. Where artists be like, come on, let's figure it out. Yeah. But there's no plan to it. You know what I mean?
Both records I did with Face and Devin the Dude was already, you know, structured.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, I can appreciate, you know, throwing the feature on somebody's song who I already put together as well. But it's also something special about getting in there and making
creating it on the spot.
Yeah. But I'm open either way. I'm a talent, man. You know, I be getting in the booth a lot of times with artists that, even exceptional artists that be good, and they be like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
And I be looking at them like, well, I look at you like a one of the greats and stuff. You good. You know what I'm saying? And they looking at me like, I could never. How did you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It's refreshing getting. I'm not an artist who need a cosign. You know what I'm saying? Like, as in my character. Not that I'm trying to be like on some ego stuff. Just in my character, I'm not a person that's like, to feel good, to feel accomplished, I need him to say I'm good and her to say I'm handsome, and I'm not that person. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I do hear him to say I'm good and her to say I'm handsome, you know what I'm saying? I receive it. You know what I'm saying? So to get it from Erykah Badu, to get it from Scarface, to get it from Devin the Dude, like, a lot of this is like, that's monumental. Like, I wish I would have got, you know, me and Erica in interactions on camera, but we really didn't get nothing. But like I think we got like a picture, and I looked so trash in the picture, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was smacked. I was smacked. We took the picture at rehearsal. So we had a good little run of dealings with each other before that show, man. I felt good. You know what I'm saying? We had like 3-4, full out rehearsals or whatnot. She was there at every rehearsal. I want to say this was the third to the last rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? This one it got the most personal, or we engaged for one of the longest times. You know what I'm saying? So we after everybody kind of ran through what they was gonna be doing, position, stage wise, and all that stuff like that. She was standing down in the auditorium in between the rows of seats or whatnot. And I walked up over there, or either we was right there and she walked up over there. I don't remember which, but it was myself, my manager, my girlfriend at the time, I believe her sister, and a few more people was there. And my boy, Storyboard P was there as well. You know Storyboard P?
No.
Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro cold with the dancing. You know what I'm saying? He do interpretive dance, but like he linked into the hip hop culture. Like Jay-Z rapped about this nigga.
Yeah. Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And him and her, they close. Like he do a lot of stuff with her or whatnot. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We all standing right there talking, and she was just like, I just love your sound, your music, man. You're gonna be a big star. You know what I'm saying? I'm just okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So everybody doing this, my whole team, and they just sitting there like, dang, he really getting this, you know what I'm saying? This little praise and whatnot. And we talking, and she ended up like grabbing me by both sides of my face and like pulling me close to her. I'm thinking like she finna like kiss me on my lips or some shit, but she turned my head and kissed me on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend was standing right there at the time. You know what I'm saying? So she was, after I just smiled. You know, everybody smiled. She, situation over or whatnot, and I'm talking to her, and she was like, I didn't care. I wasn't gonna say nothing. So
Your girlfriend
could have did anything. It's like, that's Erykah Badu. I don't care what she did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had a pass that day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like, I don't think like what people are saying about you, like they just bullshitting. You know what I'm saying?
I know they ain't.
They out like your shit is like so pure and so dope. Like it just need to be more to the mass. More of the masses need to just hear it. You know what I mean?
And I need to release more of that. I think that personally, people who engage with me or follow what I'm doing online have more of a perspective on that aspect of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They could be like, oh yeah, he talented, he got range, you know what I'm saying, he got the package. But I feel like sonically what I have streaming, I have a lot of that music, but I have a lot of songs that are not what I want to show as like art. They just kind of more so something that fit into what people wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to take a lot of these songs down because I don't make bad music. It's just not the music for me. So if I want people to see me as a Andre 3000, I have to make more Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? Respected type of.
Which Andre 3000 are you speaking of? The flute one? Or are you talking about the Outcast one? Which one? Which Andre
I'll
you
take
talking?
any version of 3 Stacks.
Oh, no. Don't do the Andre the flute, man.
Hey,
don't
man.
be the Andre the flute.
Too loose. Hey, whoop-de-doo. Right. For real, man. I'm telling you. Hey.
Listen, I love 3 Stacks. But I was not fucking with him with the flute. I was like, I can't get into it.
I think that's part of what I was getting into earlier.
Okay.
When I was saying how I was transitioning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was transitioning from being an artist that was kind of living off of music for the first couple of years, then going into another deal, kind of smaller deal, doing that for maybe a year or two, and then transitioning to open up a storefront. So I had the Ramir Market. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we had opened up a store in Redbird Mall.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that for a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe almost 4 years that we had the store open. So this was kind of in the end of my music, you know what I'm saying, and the start of transitioning into, you know, having that or whatnot. But I did that for a while and then still end up transitioning out of that into now I just kind of work. You know, so the store was something that we held on. This actually, one of the brands that was in my store is called Millionaire Mindset. I've been holding on to this jacket for a little while because I told bro, I was like, before I actually wear it and just be outside in it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it on camera somewhere. I'm going to shoot a video. I'm going to do an interview. I'm going to do something in it. You know what I'm saying? Put some brand recognition on it one time, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Dolo. I don't know which camera we on, but shout out to Dolo and Millionaire Mindset, man. But yeah,
I remember
man.
I came to the store in the mall. I don't know if it was like the grand opening or it was something you was having there. And I remember coming through over there.
It grew into something so big since the grand opening, bro.
Really?
When I closed the store, I had over 60 brands in the store. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a hub for the city. Like we had so many big free events. You know, like we did a lot of stuff for the community. We had, you know, victims of fires and stuff like that we donated households full of clothes for. Like most of our events that we put on were of our brands that were in the store. They was always free for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We was just like a big part of Dallas culture for a little while, man. I hate that we end up having to close it, but what we was doing was funneling the money from everything else into the store. The store wasn't actually making the money that it needed to make to be inside of a mall. You know what I'm saying? So we were spending the money that we made from profit from the actual store, but then our own personal money, and it got to our moments in our personal lives where it's like, oh shit, the house burnt down, we need a new car, we need a so it was like, damn, the store kind of started getting put on the back burner more and more, and then it was like, okay, well, it's hard to hold on to it, we're gonna have to go ahead and let it go, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't been having a store now for about 9 months or so. You know what I'm saying?
So just recently.
Yeah. So, because I've been at my job 8 months now, which I'm actually, you know what I'm saying, finna be hired on permanent. They're gonna give my little uniform, my name on it, get dental. They said they was gonna give me some health insurance. Let me see what that be like. 401k, you know what I'm saying, not the two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? PTO, that's good. I'm getting PTO now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not tripping about living that life. It's just the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to put so much time into it. I'm working 60-hour weeks to try to make the money that I was making then and driving Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this get back to where it was. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't bothered by it at all. I always been a centered person. That's why I say I'm traditional. You know what I'm saying? I'm not shamed by going outside and getting some money by any means. You know what I'm saying? I put on my boots. You know what I'm saying? I go to work and I work hard, like at my job. You know what I'm saying? Then I take them boots off and I put on these shoes and I jump in the same car and I go do Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I got your sauce packs. You know what I'm saying? Not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got pulled over last night, man.
What you was doing, man?
Man, they let me make it though. I got 2 warrants. I think one was out of Denton, and one was out of somewhere else out here in Dallas. And they was like, man, I'm gonna give you a ticket. My registration went out in September. You know what I'm saying? So it's barely out. You know what I'm saying? He really couldn't let me make it. He could have. But he wrote me a ticket for my registration, and then he was like, I would take you to jail, but you got your kids in the car. Flashing the light all in my son's face, asking him, have he ever had any run-ins with the police? I put 15.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I say, hold up, you talking to me or him? He was like, I'm talking to him. I put my hand on his chest and set him back. I was like, bro, don't talk to this man. You talking to me. Like, this my son. You know what I'm saying? So then he take my ID, go run it and whatnot, come back with my ticket. You know, long story short, we went home, so, it's the blessing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. But, yeah, man, good old Dallas. Dallas police for you, man.
Yeah, damn, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, when it comes to taking care of family, man, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
I don't give
I'm
a
a
damn.
single dad out
Yeah,
here.
I don't
It's
give
just
a
me and
damn
my
what
2
it
kids.
is, man.
It's just us two. It's us three. I mean, I got my daughter, she 10, my son 15, and myself. Ain't no woman in the house. We thugging it. You know what I'm saying?
What's that like, man? What is
But I love it, man. I ain't
really?
gonna lie to you. I've been having my daughter since she was 6 months old. You know what I'm saying? All her life. You know what I'm saying? So she's always known to live with daddy. But my son has been back and forth between me and his mother. You know what I'm saying? So now that he 15, it's like the best time to have him too. You know what I'm saying? So he becoming a man in front of me. So that's big for me because I
That's
didn't even
super
have
dope.
my dad. You know what I'm saying? At
Yeah.
all at any point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, not even like a stepdaddy. My mama ain't really date a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? She dated when I think she got divorced when I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then she never really dated for all them years till I left the house. She really didn't date nobody. So I never had really no man around. One man, Mr. Aldrich. He was around for like 3 years. And I still see him as like a father figure. You know what I'm saying? 9 fingers. He's missing. He was missing a finger, man. But he was still, you know what I'm saying, all that to me. He taught me a lot about being a man, and I appreciated him being around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm so happy to be there for my son every day. You know what I'm saying? Slap him in the head when he missed the bus, and let him know it's still spaghetti grease on the spoon.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, watch that again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wake him up in the middle of the night. Get to it. Yeah. Get up in there. Yeah.
Are you dating now, man?
Nah, man. So I was in a serious relationship, man. Like I say, when I opened my stove, you know what I'm saying, that was with me and my ex-girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? We was together at the time. So our breakup actually, like, mentally took a little toll on me, man, because I love that girl. You know what I'm saying? So
She used to be everywhere with you too. I remember.
man. So I just really didn't. Every time I even consider or meet somebody, or I don't even be looking to meet nobody or nothing like that. But if I do just run around across somebody and have the thought of anything, I just comparatively, I just be like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm friendly with a person or two of my past, you know what I'm saying, just to keep my sanity. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we get lonely, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really be seeing nobody. My kids don't know no women, you know what I'm saying? So, and they be saying that, like, yeah, daddy, like, that lady kind of cute, huh?
Yeah. They want you to date her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But my daughter, no.
Oh, yeah.
She in love with my ex.
Yeah.
Every time she see a woman, she kind of look like Quinn, huh? Yeah. She pretty, but she not pretty like Quinn. I ain't gonna. Like, yeah, my daughter's head, and she just asked me, couldn't be more than a week ago. It's like, are you gonna propose to her? Or like, are you gonna propose to her? I'm like, we not even in a relationship.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But yeah, man. It's all good.
Yeah,
though.
because
We still good friends. We still in communication. And
well, that's
stuff like
good,
that.
man. That's good. Me, I've been divorced probably almost a year now, and I just think it's so weird to bring a chick around my daughter. You know what I mean? I feel like my daughter's like I am like her person. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't playing nobody being around her daddy. You know what I mean?
Right on.
But I just feel it's weird to have somebody around her because she's only 5. My daughter's only 5. And I feel like between the ages of 5 and 9 or 10, those are like really important years for kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when they
mentally, yeah.
That's when they get their morals. That's when they get
develop that compass.
Yeah, they confidence. And so these years I be just so protective of what she sees, what she interacts with.
What she absorb.
Like, like people, like I want to make sure I instill her confidence right now. So when she gets 11, 12, 13, and she gets in those junior high to high school years, her confidence is she's so confident it can't be shaken.
And this like a small full circle moment. Like it go back into like what I was just saying about my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't really date a lot of people. I ain't see no men around her and stuff like that. But when I did, it was a good man. You know what I'm saying? So, And now it's kind of like that with my kid, with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not bringing no women around my kids, you know what I'm saying? And if I do, it's going to be somebody they ready to fall in love with like I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I definitely can understand that, bro. Like, you don't want to bring nobody around, especially being 5, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt the same way as well. When my daughter don't have a mom figure. So if I do bring a woman around, one, she got to be a good mom figure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 2, like, we have to connect, you know what I'm saying, on every level. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good talker with the person I'm in a relationship with. So I want to be able to hold a conversation. We could disagree. We could be at odds, but how do we disagree? We going to argue, or we just going to see differences and I understand yours and you understand mine? You know what I'm saying? Can you take care of the house a little bit? Are you a worker or you're not? That's cool if you're not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is my children gonna see between our everyday interactions? You know what I'm saying? So when my daughter grow up, is she gonna think to be a bad girls club watching, short skirt wearing, or is she gonna think to be it's 8:00, is everybody on schedule? Or is she gonna be let me get in here and clean this and pick this up, or is she gonna be I support you, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I want out of my partner, so that they can trickle down economics.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Cause I sometimes I worry about that with my daughter, cause sometimes like my daughter, I could tell when she just be like, "Daddy, can you play with me?" She don't really want me to play with her. She just want my attention. You know what I'm saying? She just want my attention. And sometimes I be feeling like we be playing that maybe, I don't know if I'm just, maybe not even rough with her, but where when she do something good, she be like, yeah. And I be like, wait a minute.
Got it from daddy.
Yeah. I be like, wait a minute. I don't want you to have that reaction.
Man, let it shine
You know what I'm
through.
saying?
Let daddy shine through, man. Because I be thinking about the same thing. That's one of the drawbacks of it, though. Because it's like, okay, I don't want this and that to be the outcome of it, but also it's a drawback of no woman being in no interaction. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's a hard line to walk, man. Because I want at the end of the day, I want my daughter to be a lady, right? I want her to be a lady at all times and to act like a lady at all times. And so I kind of instill that in her into this day, like, you're a lady. This is how a lady acts. This is what a lady does. You know what I mean? Just to keep reminding her of she is a lady. So when she gets older and she's not a little girl anymore, she still has daddy's voice in her head that I'm a lady. I need to be treated like a lady. So, I need to act like a lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Like I need the feminine energy in the house, but it's not there in absence of me not having a partner. You know what I'm saying? So I need her to still get those lessons. You know what I'm saying? So that's the drawback of it. Yeah.
I think for me, man, somebody told me this and I didn't realize it. And look, I don't know because I don't date me. But this is a girl that told me, she was like, you are a better dater than a better boyfriend.
I could see them being different, you know.
And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, when I'm dating you, or when I was dating you, you was locked in. Like, you were intentional about certain things. As a boyfriend, you ain't really all the way locked in to us.
Well, I don't know about your situation personally. I'm not saying that this is the case, but I feel like a lot of times inside and outside are different places, and most of the time, every time, inside and outside are different places. So it's like dating is like outside, you know what I'm saying, and a relationship is like inside, you know what I'm saying. So when you dating, it's like, okay, you don't wake up every day with this person. You're not counting on this person for this, that, or the other. There's no personal ties that are consequences of y'all interactions. once you become partners with somebody, now it's consequence to your interactions. Now I'm mad because you said you were gonna cook for 4 days. The meat that you put in a refrigerator, like it's thawed out the first night. Like, what are you waiting on? Like, I'm mad about that.
Yeah.
Like that now, you know what I'm saying? We dealing with that. You mad because I told you I wasn't gonna have a female assistant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you was my girlfriend, you wasn't even worried about me having no female assistant. You know what I'm saying? So inside and outside, you got accountability more in the house than you do outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little more free once you get to interacting with somebody, and then you might not like them the same. You know what I'm saying? So I treated you a little better outside because I ain't know you snored in the house. You snore loud as shit. You woke me up 7 times. Like, I like my sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No.
What kind of guy are you when you dealing with a chick? Are you kind of? I mean, yeah. Just what kind of guy are you when you dealing with a chick, man?
I'm in the attempt of being a different guy right now. You know what I'm saying? Just to be a better person, all in all, for myself. You know what I'm saying? And a better example for my son to show him how to treat his girlfriend. But I feel like in the past I've been more of a no nonsense. Like I got XYZ that I keep intact, and then when we started dealing with each other, I'm keeping XYZ intact still. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm realizing that some things take a little more compromise. You know what I'm saying? I need to be being that I'm not always around something soft and feminine, I'm a little rough and I kind of snap. You know what I'm saying? I need to be a little more slow to react. You know what I'm saying? In dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? They're a delicate flower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think. But I'm a good boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been with somebody who wasn't madly in love with me unless they just wore that jacket well. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm wearing this one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Millionaire Mindset one more time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. You be open to looking, or if it happens, it just happens?
More so that.
Okay.
If it happened to happen. Because I feel like when you go out looking for something, you'll find it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really know if that's what you was looking for. But if you go and you are just attracted to something, then that's more almost inevitable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm supposed to be in this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's more genuine. It's not I'm walking by and seeing, God damn, she fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, she got a fat ass. It's more so, oh, you gonna come to this event that I'm having? Sure, cool. Oh, yeah, this my partner. It's more so like, oh, what are the chances? You know what I'm saying? But versus, ass is fat.
Yeah.
I don't know how you want me to say it. That ass like round and mother. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Asshole to go, man.
Asshole, you know.
I love chopping it up with you, man.
Right on,
Yeah.
man.
The new single that's out is called "Burn With Me."
Burn for me.
Burn for me.
Yeah.
You and Scarface. Where can people find that at, man?
It's on every platform that you can stream it on, but I prefer y'all go check it out on YouTube for sure. Add that shit to your playlist. That's what we doing, man. We gotta find a more intentional way to support artists when we support artists. So if we gonna engage with artists, if we gonna be part of what's going on, let's listen to more to what the artists need, because everything is different with every artist for the most part, you know what I'm saying? So as far as social media go, when you engaging, sharing, you know what I'm saying, even if it ain't to your story or to your wall or nothing, if you know somebody who like good music, y'all talk about good music, share it with them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, even if you support an artist and you want to see their numbers do well, get it to somebody that you know are gonna like it for you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is more intentional because it creates a realm of there being more engagement. You know what I'm saying? So the more intentional we are with artists, the more result we can get out of that intention. You know what I'm saying? So that's you can find the record anywhere, but when you find it, shout that motherfucker one time for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we gonna put a link on this video. So if you want to click off this video right now, click on and watch the video, then come back. We gonna add it to the podcast, man. Man, where can people link in when you what people would tap in with you, man?
My biggest form of moving or engaging with anybody right now is Instagram. So I'm at Asshole and Gold on. I think I'm on that Asshole and Gold on every platform. But if you search Asshole and Gold on the platform and it's not my name, you'll still find me. You know what I'm saying? Or just Google Asshole and Gold and what platform you want to find me on, you find me like that as well, man.
That's a bet, man. I can't wait to see your success, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't wait to be able to witness it from the stands, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for it, man.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Absolutely, man. Yo, man, this has been the Tap In Podcast. Thank y'all for tapping in, man.
Yeah.
Until the next time. Holla.